In this video, we're going to talk about what foods and what diet is helpful for the liver. So go ahead and stay tuned. My name is Dr. Erica Steele. If you are interested in detoxification of your liver, I am a board certified naturopath with 6 degrees in my field, and I work with people one on one to help them to detox their livers and any organ really safely and effectively. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and click the link below. Okay, so let's talk about diet. So, first thing first, I really don't necessarily subscribe to like one specific diet. Like, I don't believe everybody should be vegan or everybody should be keto or everybody should be whatever. I really focus on your macronutrients. And what your macronutrients are is your proteins, your fats, and your carbohydrates. So, I look at your calories, your caloric intake, how many calories you need to consume within a day. And then from there, we break that number down into how many grams of proteins, how many grams of fats, how many grams of carbs. When we're looking to improve liver health, we really want to be mindful of our fats. We want our proteins high and our fats down. The reason for that is because proteins allow the body to repair and heal ourselves, whereas fats, they contain they're it's good for long-term energy. So if you're, let's say, going to do a long run or a long hike or something physically strenuous, it's really important to have those higher fats. But most people aren't necessarily doing that level of activity. So it's really important to minimize the amount of fats that we're taking in. So 20 to 25% of total percentage ratio of your calories. So, let's say, for instance, if it's 1,500 calories, you're going to be sitting probably around 20 to 30 grams or so of fat per day, just to kind of, that's right off the top of my head. So we want to keep those fats down because remember, when toxicity enters the liver or even nutrients enter the liver has to kind of work to be able to process that. It does encapsulate toxicity as fats, but it also too has some challenges in terms of keeping up with the bioproduction. So if you're eating a lot of fat and you're not necessarily burning it off as efficiently, then what happens is that can turn into a process of lipid oxidation, which I can talk about more if you're interested in. It can create inflammation within the bloodstream. So we want to really be mindful of that. So definitely you want to keep those fats lower, and then you want to keep your proteins a little bit higher. Sorry, there's a plane going over. And so that really stages the liver to be able to eat healthy. Now, we can look at some other foods that are really helpful for the liver, such as artichokes or garlic or onion. Garlic and onion, those actually draw things to them. They're an expectorant. Artichokes can be very helpful for natural detoxification of the liver as well. So, those are some of the different foods that can, asparagus, although primarily more for the kidneys, can definitely help support the liver, and lots and lots and lots of water. Water is incredibly important. It flushes the system, it heals the body, etc. So those are all really important things that can be implemented within your diet. Now, I tend to be a proponent of diet first, then we look at supplements. So you want to get your diet about 80% healthy. So the obvious things like removing the artificial dyes, the colors, the sweeteners, high sugar, things like that. That's all going to lower inflammatory process within the body. A lot of times people can't process all those food dyes, additives, and colors. So making sure that you check FD&C reds, blues, greens, etc., and reducing those out of the diet are incredibly important. Really, I like to keep it very simple. If it's God made, eat it. If it's man made, stay away from it. If it's in a box or a bag, it's processed. If it grows outside, or it's walking around, it definitely has vital force life energy that allows it to be able to give you living force, vital force that you can utilize for energy. So if you have any further questions about diet for the liver, please feel free to click the link below. If you're interested in detoxifying your liver, this month we are running a promotion about that, and I'll look at your lab work and assess it from there. So, and also too, lastly, like, share, and subscribe, and leave your comments and questions below. Thank you.